Legend Effect, Street Wolf. Appreciate you all for listening every time. Again, I want to thank you all for sharing and subscribe. We do have a guest here today. We're here with Telemeto, and in the background, my homeboys is looking at porn and porn pictures.
They looking at porno of me. I was in a couple.
They watching Telemeto porns, and no, he didn't have the red wig on in the porn.
I have red pubes. That's what if I ain't got the red wig, I got red pubes.
It's Christmas every day.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Nigga said, look at that.
He's got the good side of that. So I got the front.
Yo, but wait a second. I would like to talk about who the fuck you been following that's been sucking on lollipops with their feet out.
Nah, first off, I can't put homie completely on blast because I might have to shoot the nigga.
Oh, man.
But again, man, if you listen to that podcast that we did with the Third Side, with Soaps, the Third Siders,
shout out to the Third Siders.
Yeah, definitely, man.
East
Y'all should
Harlem.
go back and listen to that. The name of that podcast was Different Era Mugshots of Music. So I think y'all should go back there and listen to that so you can understand what he's talking. But stop that shit. If you don't want to go back and listen to shit, stop that. If you run around here and you a grown man, especially thinking that you gangster in these streets and you on your stomach with your legs crossed, taking selfies of yourself with a lollipop in your mouth, you're gay. Yeah. So I don't want to go completely back into that. Go back, listen to that podcast. Let me know what you think about
That's
that.
a bad word to say too, but that's gay, my nigga.
He must have been having a bad day. Listen.
It didn't look like that was a bad day, my nigga. It looked like he was quite enjoying himself.
Listen, you don't know what was going on during the picture. He was probably about to get his feet rubbed.
But my brother, holla at us, man. Yo, this nigga's really having a side conversation.
Y'all really are disrespectful.
Buy this nigga Samsung watch, yo.
This nigga's trying to buy a watch in the middle of my fucking.
Yo, hold on. Wait a second. Y'all motherfuckers better have some respect on my motherfucking name, alright? Y'all not gonna.
All three of y'all.
Word up, all three of y'all.
Want some fucking respect.
Nigga, are you done? I'm trying to get it back into my fucking podcast.
My nigga Jay in the building.
Crazy shit, all kind of felonies going on in the background. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes, man? Yo, man. I invited one nigga, he showed up with two, and now we got court cases. What the fuck, man?
Nigga, I thought y'all niggas was trying to set me up, bro. It's a small ass room with a drum set.
Yeah, it's a studio.
Thinking y'all niggas about to make a fucking crazy music video up in here, bro.
You forgot your wig.
Yeah, well, you know what? I should have bring it. There's a lot of people in need right now, and when I wear that red wig, super thot, nigga. Super thot, all right?
Nah, let's get into it, man. Everybody knows you, especially on Instagram, for your funny videos, your funny skits that you did for the Puerto Rican festival.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
Yeah.
You know,
and you
fucked up on that a little bit, but shout out to the Puerto Ricans because it's about to be, you know, the festival's coming up. I hope I see J-Lo, you know, in Harlem this year. Don't be fooled by I'm still daddy from the block. Used to have a pee-pee, now I have a cock.
Where did you come up with the ideas for Dr. Delicious? And BBOD stole your shit. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, man.
The only thing that they didn't steal from you.
All right, look. Check this out. Check this out. Shout out to Ken Stars. Cool dude. That nigga put me on to a lot of shit, you know. Nigga's a funny dude, you know. Shout out to Blanco. Blanco really started Telemeto TV. He kept bugging me, yo, you funny. Do videos, do this, do that. And I was just there like, nah, wear a wig. I'm telling you, wear a wig. Nah, you know what I'm saying, like that. And then you know what? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We ain't doing shit. We smoking a lot of weed. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly.
I'm sorry about that. You know. I'm not smoking no more. Don't smoke weed. Yo, I quit like 2 hours ago. No, but listen, Blanco, you know, it didn't even start with a wig. The first skit we did was corny. It was a boxing glove. I mean, it had to do with boxing and shit. But the shit was corny. Like, I don't even remember, but that's how we started. Then I kept doing side Saturdays. No me mames. You know? Let me eat the pussy. Let me eat the ass. Let me suck your titties. Let me make you laugh.
Fuck it, man.
Yo, bro, listen. It was Saturdays, right? And then it's all about the putas and the
You gotta
sucias
sing
came
that.
out.
That's the shit that had you popping
Yo,
on IG.
never had pussy like this. My more with your balls. Have you hooked on my twat, boy? A bitch sleeping with your nigga, young Marilyn Monroe. I don't care, I'm a thot boy. I'm Cardi B, I be twerking, working on the pole, trying to make it to the top, boy. It's all about the putas and the sucias. It's all about the putas and the sucias. Yo, bro, that shit took off. And it was just, it was naturally, you know what I'm saying? Like we just, it's natural, bro. I'm blessed, bro. You know why? Because I'm blessed because I can have a good time.
My man was just spitting thought bars,
And you never know what could come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what could come up. You know, you just chilling in the room one day, and it's all about the putas and the sucias, and then everybody is all about the putas and the sucias. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, there was people recording themselves, singing that shit, and posting it all over.
Dub smash.
Yeah,
Dub smash. Dub
shit.
smash.
Fucking with his shit. He put that shit out and let the whole Instagram on fire with that.
I hit up Troy Ave, and I had told him like, yo, you know, I wrote like a little. Nah, but I had told him.
Repeated yourself a bunch of times.
I'm like, yo, you know, like I ain't trying to take your song and make fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know,
it's a lot of sensitive.
Boom, boom. He hit me back saying, you know, one simple shit. You know, I fucks with you, G, 100. You know what I'm saying? And I took that and I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I could take this to the next level. Yo, but man, I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Cause you hustling. You be finding these places and then doing what you gotta do. And you know what I'm saying?
You actually hosted our music event that we did.
And I was embarrassed, bro. Why you did that? You know what?
You was nervous.
I wasn't nervous, nigga. You crazy, nigga? My chest was poked out, nigga. My tat was glittering, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Come on, man. We on live, bro. Like
you just said right now, he was embarrassed. What was you embarrassed about?
I wasn't embarrassed, nigga.
That's what you just said.
I never said I was embarrassed. I said my tat was glittering. Yo, but why the crowd is scaring me?
Dope event. We had some dope performances by a few dudes, man. In general, though, when you sitting back thinking of these, matter of fact, are you even thinking of these skits, or they just shit that just pop in your head, so you just grab the camera?
Right, dude. Right, it just pop up. Sometimes when I think too much about it, nothing comes out right. Nothing. I can't put shit together. But when you just record naturally, you just. I feel like, look, listen. I feel like when you doing shit naturally, and you recording, you just recording yourself doing stupid shit. It be times where I have shit done and I do it, and then it's like, nah, it's not gonna work out. Let me try this, and it just popped up right in my head. So, and that happens too. So it just be shit that be popping up, boom, and Thot Hunter was something that's
my favorite.
That
I was about to ask you about that.
You know,
the gun on that one. Thot Hunter is the shit.
I want to do Thot Hunter 5, bro. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, gentlemen up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they do say 1 out of 5 guys.
Oh, who's that? I think that's the bald head one, right? Thot Hunter.
How did that idea come about?
It was me and my cousin Koi. Shout out to Koi. We was just chilling or whatever. I'm like, yo, I gotta do Thot Hunter. He's like, what the fuck you're talking about? Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, we out. I got the wig. Nigga, all I need is the wig, nigga. So I went to Wagner Projects, right? One of the craziest projects in Harlem. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm behind the dumpster. You know, like some nigga, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing with a wig on? Hey yo, let's get this nigga right here. Like, fuck that, right? So I put the wig on. I'm like, yo, no, I the first scene I did was, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Telemeto Tv. We are here hearing there's an infestation in Wagner Projects with a bunch of thoughts. So boom.
That should have your tears.
That bitch is in the bushes. You know, and I'm this so-called Thot Hunter, and I'm looking out. Yo, I feel like, you know, Thot Hunter could be dead ass a comedy, like like a comedy series, bro.
It
Like,
can be.
it could be. And you know what?
I was mad it took you so long to come out with the other three.
Check this out. You know what? Thot Hunter 5, bro. And I told you I want you to be a part of it as well. Thot Hunter 5.
I ain't wearing no fucking wig.
You ain't wearing a wig, but you gonna be a thot. Nah.
I would be a bald-headed thot.
Nah, but Thot Hunter 5, I'm gonna make sure it's live. I'm not gonna give up nothing. But I told you, like I told you earlier, I'm gonna try to get the people that I need. And Instagram is giving people the ability to shoot a minute video. So now I could take my talent a little bit, you know, and really do what I gotta do.
All right, do you think that might hurt the situation?
No, because that was my struggle. The 15-second video, trying to crop it and make it into 15 seconds. That shit is like fucking annoying, bro. Because you got so much other funny shit. Shout out to O. We had so much shit that we did and that we couldn't fucking put in videos. If Instagram was a minute, bro, I felt like I would have, you know, like I would have killed it, bro. But that 15-second shit.
You collaborated with other guys who
Ken Stars, Richie Portas Fly. Shout out to Richie Portas Fly. Culo de Pancake. You already know when you hear that culo de pancake, yo, Ken Stars, culo de pancake, my nigga. You heard? My nigga Richie be on culo de pancake, my nigga. Pee Wee the Clown. I don't know if you familiar with Pee Wee the Clown. He got a nice fan base. He's funny. He do skits with his family.
A lot of them dudes, I think, are very talented. What I don't like about the situation that I've heard that has happened with multiple guys is some of them have taken that little shine that they got off the Instagram and tried to jump on the stand-up comedy stage without taking the time to really see what's up with that and
without any knowledge and
that's going terribly wrong. From what I've heard, I haven't witnessed it myself, which I'm happy about. But you know, I've heard about a few of them trying that.
I mean, you can't knock people sometimes.
No, it's not about knocking people. And again, if people go back to that Third Siders podcast that we did, I'll speak on it. And what I'm flat out just saying in a nutshell is just that it's okay to chase your dreams and try new things, but don't jump the fuck out the gate
and just and
OD. Like you gotta, you know, listen. Some of these guys, including yourself, I think are very talented and thoughts to come out with these dope skits. I think it's great. But you can't do that and somebody come up to you and say, yo, you're funny. And then tomorrow you decide, well, let me jump on the stage doing stand-up. No, it takes you having to figure out how to write, how to translate that into a crowd who's sitting there waiting for your every word to be fucking funny.
That's a fact.
You know, that's different. You yourself know. You hosted our event, and you can't tell me that wasn't different than...
It was totally different. Yo, y'all would have been smelling shit if y'all was in the crowd. Because I shitted on my motherfucking pants. I swear to God. My baby moms was sitting in the crowd. She was like, what are you doing? Is this what you really want to do? We're having 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm there like, Telemeto. And everybody's like, yeah, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's a different name.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying no one can do that people can't jump from doing skits to doing that. I'm saying you can't from one day to the next be so gassed as to say, well, yo, this is what I'm going to do. Like, nah. It takes owning your craft, getting with people who might be able to tell you what the structure of writing is, knowing what your setup is, going into your punchline. You just can't do it in front of your family members.
So you set me up for the long run.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No,
you did. He knew. He said, yo, I want you to host this for me. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't know. Oh, you actually know you are. I'm wrong.
I know you're wrong. That's why I was going to let you finish.
You actually did tell me, yo, make sure you got your shit right, this and this and this. But you still wrong, because you knew. No. You knew, nigga. Because
I talked to you. Hold on. I spoke to you to the side, right? And I told you even on Instagram. I told you. I said, yo, through the DM. And then when me and you saw each other, we was talking. I told you. I said, my brother, I don't expect you to go up there and be telling a bunch of jokes. Your main focus is to host the event and introduce the talent. Now, if you had some jokes and shit you want to crack, feel free. But this was your main job. Then right before you went on the stage, I gave you the whole pep talk and all of that. So I knew that there was a big difference. You told me yourself you was a little nervous. I was like, all right, and talk to you real quick, and that's it. Yeah, it went good. Like when he first jumped on the stage, you could see the nerves. It was his first time ever doing it.
So you telling
but
me?
Then after that, you saw he got a little more comfortable.
So you telling me you ain't see the muscles and I mean, I saw glitter. Not to say that you was. I'm not saying that you was checking me out, but you didn't see the toughness going through my veins.
I just saw glitter on your arm.
You ain't see.
That's all, my nigga. I saw glitter. You were all glittery. You were shimmering.
The glitter. All right, fuck the glitter in my arms. You ain't see the muscles. No, damn.
You were shimmering.
I told you I was going. Yeah. It's mad people.
Yeah,
you know.
There was a lot of people who didn't show up.
It was.
Some bitch ass niggas see you when I see you. They ain't show up. Who was supposed to perform? No, all I said.
Oh, I remember that. You was really pissed off.
Yeah, my nigga. I'm gonna greet them with open arms.
See, I'm scared of you. Now, every time you invite me to this podcast, I gotta come. You coming to the podcast? Yeah, I'm going. Just
you gonna get hugged. Give a dude's hug. Taking a break from the podcast briefly to play a clip of a song by the name of "Let the Smoking Begin" by Sosa the Third Siders. The song you can hear on its entirety on the new project he just dropped on thatpiff.com/thirdsiders. The name of the project is Lost Era. So if you want to hear this song in its entirety, feel free to go to thatpiff.com/thirdsiders. Check out the new project Lost Era, and the track is called Let the Smoking Begin. Let us know what you think about it.
How it feels right now, I'm more close to the end. Watching niggas all pretend, looking closer again. The streets cold, have you frozen again? No ifs, ands, or doubts, we was chosen to win. So let the smoking begin. So let the smoking begin. How it feels right now is more close to the end. Watching niggas all pretend, looking closer again. They can't relate to the struggle, rainy days or puddles. They had silver spoons and always lived in the bubble. They get a little money and claim they came from the hustle, but never put in work, will work inside of a duffel. These baby niggas need high chairs, sit them down. Attitude like no tomorrow, so we live for now. Trying to feed our kids for now. Long-term goal set, fast lane grind. Broke niggas need a road test. Real dark nights with a cold chest. Headshot in the spot where there's no vest. Chop it up with OGs who always knows best. Pulling fakes, body jacket, call it coat check. You do it for the gram, I do it for them bands. They couldn't understand unless you bitched in underhand. Never heard I ran, never. Always stood the tallest. You either sling rock or got a shot with a spoke. How it feels right now, I'm more close to the end. Watching niggas all pretend, looking closer again. The streets cold, have you frozen again? No ifs, ands, or doubts, we was chosen to win. So let the smoking begin. So let the smoking begin. How it feels right now is more close to the end. Watching niggas all pretend, looking closer again. Wait until it's my time, these lame niggas is eager.
Again, that's Let the Smoking Begin by Sosa the Third Siders, and that project is on thatpiff.com. Go on the search bar if you want and just put in Lost Era. That's off the project Lost Era. Thank you for listening to that. Let's get back into the podcast and get some more laughs. Can't get a felony on a hug.
Nah, man.
Unless.
But after this podcast, can we take a selfie?
Get the fuck out of here.
We're gonna take a. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a selfie after this motherfucking podcast, and we're gonna hashtag selfie. JLEGEND.
JLEGEND.
The legends of selfies. Why your man is rubbing his back against the wall?
What the fuck are you doing?
This nigga's really scratching his back on the wall.
Old school shit, nigga. Want me to sit in here and tell the next man, yo, can you scratch my back?
No, but on the
Yo, bro,
podcast,
we're bros. We're bros. If you want us to scratch your back,
Yo, what are you doing, motherfucker? No, the fuck out of here. Mugshot. Scream mugshot. You better scream mugshot. No, you better put mugshot on that shit. And you over here scratching your back on the doorway of the door. Sound like Velcro being pulled apart. What the fuck going on here? Nigga, right
I
here.
believe that, but what happened to your front? Because the front of your chest is half shaved. Nigga had a fight with Wolverine.
That's my 4-year-old version, pop. So what? I went to the motherfucking doctor, did an EKG. They shaved my nipples.
Oh, you.
So what?
My brother, but why did they put a perfect circle around your nipple?
Because
That was a perfect shit like
That was a perfect.
that
That was a perfect circle around your nipple.
That's art. That's art right there, bro.
My brother. So tell me what's next for you, man.
You know what I'm dropping? I'm dropping this album. Views from the third floor. I mean from the fourth floor.
Can you please tell the people where they can find you, man? Your social media.
Right now, I don't have Twitter because I don't be Twitter beef. But you can find me at Telemeto TV, TELEMET0 TV at Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook,
Snapchat too.
Facebook don't got the 0 though. You just put the O. If you understand that,
it's none of those.
You got to be Spanish to understand that.
You just confused like everybody.
I did, but you know what? What's up, man? Like, I want to ask you questions now. This is my podcast right now.
I'm gonna let you.
What made you want to do this fucking podcast, Jay? What the fuck is going on, man?
Truthfully speaking, I started this to help out a lot of the music artists I was working with. I wanted to, even when we was doing the shows, like the one you hosted, I started doing that to show love to the artists. Some of it I regret because I invested a lot of money and stuff trying to give other dudes shine. So dudes would, as always, they'll tell 20 guys, yo, I got a show tonight. Yo, you gonna come? All 20 niggas, yeah. No. So I would be there and I would see guys, see the face like, yo, I don't think they gonna come. You got tickets on you? Yeah, well, I'll buy the ticket from you right here, So I was always supporting the artists. So I would go to their events, you know what I'm saying? And I saw the way the promoters was treating them. Some of these guys who have like internet radio shows, they'll be at some of the events, but you approach them and these niggas act like divas because they got 500 followers and shit. Or they'll ask you, listen, anytime you got to promote yourself, you got to invest money in yourself. So I understand some of them.
Shout out to the Instagram niggas that be buying their followers and shit.
Yeah, we was talking about that shit earlier. But, you got to invest in yourself. So it was fine with me when dudes ask you to pay for slots, stuff like that. But I started seeing promoters, internet radio niggas taking advantage of the artists being very uncomfortable, and they would tell me. So I took it upon myself to start doing the shows and the podcast to help promote the artists. The reason why I felt a little disappointed is because these same artists, no matter how much I try to help them, once they got the help that they felt, after that it was like they weren't showing up to podcast. To get them to the showcases was a whole other fucking fight. I'm sitting here losing money. So I decided, I said, yo, you know what? I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep investing in these dudes trying to help them get shine when they clearly don't want. You got to go, maybe they got to go back to the hood and speak to them same 20 niggas again and not get that support again. You understand what I was doing to try to help you. And I wasn't asking for nothing but for niggas to be on time. What else is there? I paid for the studio. I paid for everything else. All you got to do is come here, promote your music, whatever you got going on, and that's it. But that seemed to be too much for them, but that's fine.
Is people don't appreciate shit, man. People don't appreciate what Jay does. And what Jay does is work hard for the community. Every time you see him pull up in the Yogi Bear truck.
The main shit that bothers me is that you will see these dudes later on get on social media and post shit about like a funny post I see that people put up all the time is, oh, you didn't support me when no one knew who I am. Don't support me when I make it. Motherfucker. When you do what? When you make it out your mother's house, nigga, off your mother's sofa? What? When you do what? Because they don't want to put forth the effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done my part trying to help dudes. I had dudes ask me to manage them. And I tell dudes all the time, flat out, I'm not the guy who can take you to another level. But I am the guy who can, number one, support you. Number two, try to bring you in areas where you can network and keep building. They don't want that. Everybody wants you to put their success in their hands. Nah. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Gotta work for that shit.
And at the end of the day, if you talk to any of these dudes and ask them, what did I ever ask them? Never asked nobody to sign no paperwork or do me no fucking favors. I'm out here trying to help you shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
they got touched.
Just be here. You said they got touched.
They got touched. When you're uncomfortable, when you feel, all right, look, you know what it is? You got touched. You got touched. That's it. Listen.
No more Henny for you, my nigga.
I wasn't drinking Henny. Nah, but listen.
What the neighborhood shit, you know?
Like, when I first met you, he was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, nah, like, how the, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you do shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was
like,
the wig shit.
Yeah, it was the wig
but
shit.
I told you to your face.
No, you did tell me to my face. And that's why I pressed you about it. Nah. Cause it's like when I first started Telemeto TV, man, a lot of people like in the neighborhood, they'll see you. People that say hi to you don't say hi to you. And I grew up with some of these people. And they take it like, oh, you know, he think he's the shit. How, you know, like I feel like that's how they take. They don't say hi to you no more. You know, I grew up with these people. You know, some people from school, and they know, bro. It could be somebody that would tell me, oh, yo, you doing funny shit, bro. Yo, I seen your videos. Next thing you know, a week later, you see them. They walking right by you. They looking dead at you, not giving you a pound or nothing. Even though that doesn't matter, but it's just like, this is strange. Like, what the fuck? Like we used to be cool, now we not cool no more. Like, what the...
Yeah, but I told you that before. That's that New York shit, that crab in the bucket shit. They feel like you doing something different than them. You getting a bunch of some people showing love to you and all that, reposting your shit everywhere, showing you love, and it's something that bothers them. Like, if everybody loves the underdog till he's no longer an underdog.
Facts.
But what they not understanding is, and I don't mean no disrespect, you're still an underdog. You're still living in the hood amongst them. No, but that's how it is. If you ever look at it, like, everybody loves the underdog story.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So they feel the underdog is advancing, then it's fuck that nigga. He think he the shit. Like, nah, man. Like, it's not everybody's like that. Not everybody has that same attitude. But for whatever reason, that New York shit, they just don't like it, man. Think of all, even in the last few years, if you look at it, some of the biggest acts in music are from New York. They had to go down south and shit to get hot. They had to do it because New York, they'll rock with you for a short minute. Let them start hearing your shit on the radio, they backing up. Oh, he think he the shit.
Everybody's from ATL, bro.
Allegedly.
Everybody is from ATL. Yeah, like everywhere you go is the same flow. There's no New York. But shout out to Sourdough. Shout out to AATP. You know, yo Momo. I'm talking about Little Momo. Shout out to Big Mo. You heard? Shout out to the big homie Mo. Listen, he told me, yo, if I pops up, tell him you gonna give him a shout out. I'm like, alright, I got you. Yo, Little Mo. Shout out to the big homie Mo, nigga.
My brother, man. Thank you for coming to our podcast, man. Showing us love. And speaking on everything. Freestyling, singing.
The Legend Effect.
We need that
shout out. Yo, thank you for having me. The Legend Effect, you already know. And the J Legend Effect, I'm sorry. Yo, I had too many drinks. You can't fuck with me right now, right? That's your fault. You should have never had liquor.
Thank everybody for listening and tuning in. And we need you to subscribe, man. SoundCloud is free. Stop
fronting,
you don't
man.
gotta pay for none of that. Same thing with iTunes and all of that. So subscribe. So I don't gotta always let you know when we got new shit out. Yo, where's your new shit? How about you subscribe? We don't gotta worry about it. Thank you very much. The J Legend Effect. Remember, there's 3 things you always got to do: provide, protect, and educate our kids. Follow the homie at Telemeto TV on Facebook and on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, JLegend100, on Twitter, JLegend100, YouTube. I want y'all to check out the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that, man. We'll have little skits on there too. And check us on Facebook, J Legend Effect, Mixcloud, J Legend. All right. Again, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Whoa.